to today's episode of Joburg Today. Today's lineup will shed some light on what some of the departments in the city of Johannesburg have been doing to meet the city's needs. But first, don't forget to check out the special focus section on the website to see what Johannesburg is doing with regards to C40. Mayors across Africa have been meeting at the Sandton Convention Center to come up with new ways of saving energy. Let's see what they've come up with.
I do that by thanking our three panelists, of course the Minister in absentia.
The essence of holding it in Gauteng is because Gauteng is a very economic powerhouse of South Africa as well as sub-Saharan Africa. And the reason we're holding it in Gauteng in particular is that we are a very critical player in terms of energy supply, or rather energy consumption in household as well as in terms of the industries. Also in terms of dealing with issues of emissions and so forth, Gauteng is the one that is highly populated with vehicles, also highly populated in terms of people.
We must ensure that energy access is facilitated in a positively discriminated manner for the poorest of urban areas. That should be an essential condition.
If you look at Johannesburg, I understand South Africa still uses a lot of coal in power generation. Still haven't achieved as much energy efficiency in using that coal. Similarly, in Zimbabwe, we're still having the same problem. We have the resources on the ground. We have the minerals, we have the coal, we have the hydro, we have got the water. But still, it's not, for now, for example, it's not, the energy is not getting to everybody in society. So you're still wondering what's going wrong when you have the resources, but still you can't push our energy to everyone. All these conferences that we are having, are they addressing such issues? What impacts are they having on their governments, on our own governments? Are we having the right push for them to take up the energy issues seriously? Are they implementing what's coming from the conferences? So I expect the conference to send out a message out there, especially to the key people in governments, our presidents, to say this is the right time to act in terms of energy-related issues.
This is Wayne and you're watching Joburg Today.
Keep talking on social media by following us on Twitter at Joburg Today and liking us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv. Let us know what you would like to see on your screens. Mayor Park Stow recently visited the Diepsloot community to hear their concerns on service delivery. Let's see how that went down.
We were here today to have a conversation with the citizens of Diepsloot to check if they are satisfied with what government has done so far and what are the shortfalls, what are the gaps, and together how can we move forward in closing those gaps.
We have to continue to engage with them, but say to the community that instead of seeing development as a means against which you protest, we have to find a way with the community of finding constructive ways of resolving equitable access for everybody.
On weekends, we're struggling with water. You must get water into containers. By the time come to 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock, there's no water around the area. You go to the mall, there's no water.
For us to respond to the question, and we need the people of Johannesburg to join us, because as we say, development is about everything. Development is not just about the water pipe, the house, and so on and so on. It's about changing our orientation to development to say, development can't always respond to the past, it must respond to the future.
Poverty is a critical agenda in our lifetime. So that's the challenge of Diepsloot: unemployment, and of course development of small businesses. That is the only way to ensure that Diepsloot move from poverty to another level of success. Out of our engagement with the city mayor, that there is a water reservoir which is planned to be built. The project should start probably around June this year.
We can do more because we have people as partners. and people then can help us define solutions.
My name is Andile and this is Joburg Today.
In studio, I have with me Mr. Thabo Mahlatsi, the Director of Energy from the City of Johannesburg. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thanks for having me, ma'am.
Thank you. I just want to know, what is the role of the Energy Department within Johannesburg and what you do within the department itself?
The Energy Department within the City of Joburg was formed in 2006 in order for it to look at City Power's performance. Okay. Basically, we're playing a regulatory role to ensure that now the service level agreements and service delivery agreements between ourselves and City Power are fulfilled. That is to say that now City Power must ensure that now it provides services in accordance with a regulatory framework that we've agreed with them upon.
Okay, what do you do within the department?
Currently, the department has undergone changes. We currently have merged with Environment Department. We are now called Environment and Infrastructure Services Department. My role is still in the energy sector.
Okay.
Wherein currently, over and above the work that I'm doing with City Power, I am doing research on alternative energy sources.
Okay. Just going around Johannesburg, it's been really hard not to notice the number of traffic lights that aren't working. This is obviously very dangerous and serious. I want to know the cause of this and what the department is doing to rectify this.
The causes of traffic lights failures can be enumerated as three.
Okay.
Firstly, we have got an old infrastructure that supplies the load. Your load is any enterprise that uses electricity, and the network is susceptible to failures. Okay. i.e., when it's raining quite hard, you will have failures that occur because of failure of insulation on your cables. The second aspect is we are faced with tremendous, I'd call it an economic sabotage, which is the stealing of electrical cables that supply the load. And thirdly is the fact that the network is susceptible again to maintenance problems, okay, where we have bad workmanship, in some instances result in failures of the lights. We tried to power your traffic lights through solar systems. However, they also were subjected to a lot of theft. But we're not going to give up. We'll continue to investigate best methods of ensuring that we have got a working system and ensuring that now the traffic lights are working irrespective whether the electricity is there or not.
Okay. Finally, I just want to know, what are the alternative energy sources that are being put into place to ensure the efficient energy use by the city itself?
Currently, we have got solar systems.
Okay.
We're looking at how best can we utilize the abundance of the sun to ensure that now we exploit that through photovoltaics, which is a solar system, to ensure that now we produce electricity and provide electricity to those without. We're also investigating fuel cells that would enable us to generate electricity utilizing a fuel cell. A fuel cell, in a narrow sense, is a battery, but a battery that is perpetually fed with a fuel for it to generate electricity. It's a chemical combination, it's a chemical reaction of components that eventuate in generation of electricity. We're also looking at the expansion of gas as an alternative source of energy in order for everybody within Joburg to have energy that is required for their livelihood.
That makes total sense. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome, ma'am.
My name is Belinda and welcome to Joburg Today.
And that is it for today. But don't forget to check out our special focus section on the website for more city coverage. Take a look at the C40 section for more updates on climate change and stay in the know with Cab Talk. I love and I leave you with Down Undermining by Dear Reader. Till next time.
Back in ETV.
Hey guys, welcome back to Balcony TV Johannesburg, live from Randlords. I'm your host Julian, and we're hanging with Sherilyn from Dear Reader. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good to have you back in South Africa.
Yeah, it's great to be back. I'm enjoying it immensely. Look at this view.
It's beautiful, eh?
Beautiful city.
Now, this is not your first time on Balcony. You've been around the world as well.
Yeah, we did it in Hamburg and in London.
Excellent. So now it's Johannesburg. What song are you going to play for us?
It's called Down Undermining, and actually it's all about Johannesburg. I read about the beginnings of the city as a dusty mining outpost, and that was pretty inspiring.
Well, take it away.
Yeah.
David, I never expected to see face black with soot and a fire in your eyes. David, I never intended to grieve, meant to disgrace you. Your face black with soot and your eyes. Brother is dead in the gutter, dead in the gutter. Oh, my baby brother. Mother, my father is down in the ground, down undermining, fetching the rightness gold. Mine, fetching the rightness gold. Oh, town of your harness, your spell is upon us, your spell and your lust. The dust chokes above and it chokes down below, but they from near and far come. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know what they're looking for. dust strokes upon